Hello, honey pie. Come away in and see who's at home today.
Granny Murray's house has two at home to play. Granny Murray's house is home too.
Who's here today? Well, we've got Gary and we've got Rachel. But don't just sit there, my darlings. Come on, let's get moving. What's in Granny Murray's shelves? I'll draw stars. Stars are really tricky. Nice big star for you, Gary. That's you, my darling. Turn on that star. And we'll... Oh, look. Here we are. Ta-da!
Star.
Beautiful. Well, we've got Gary and we've got Rachel, but someone's missing from home today. Not anymore. Who's coming home to Granny Murray? It's Samson with Dr. Juno. Hello there, Dr. Juno. Oh, and my Samson, come on then. Oh, come and say hello to Samson.
Oh, Samson, look who's come to say hello.
Oh, that's a wee nice and gentle.
Oh, we don't want to get him overexcited, do we?
No, or pat him into the ground.
He loves coming here, Granny Murray.
Oh, and we love having him. Oh, I think that's enough patting.
To your basket, Samson. Good boy.
Oh, he'll get a good view while you dress Clud up as an astronaut up in the stars. And we can have a spacewalk over to our seats.
Oh, yeah. I've brought Samson's new food bowl with me. It's rather special.
Oh, special. We're taking Samson for a special walk.
Oh, Samson loves walking.
It's a nighttime walk.
Let me show you this bowl then.
Mickey John's coming round later on and he's bringing his telescope and we're going outside to look at the stars.
Oh, I've got a star system at the hospital. It really helps the patients to relax.
Oh, what's that?
It's a star system projector. It shines the stars and planets on the walls and ceilings.
Oh, that's grand.
It is. Anyway, this is Samson's special bowl, the one I was telling you about.
Oh, it looks a bit complicated.
Oh, it's quite easy. You just turn the dial to set it.
Like this?
Yes.
Oh, help.
Oh, dear. I don't think we got that quite right.
No, I think it's maybe too complicated. Sometimes it's best just to keep things simple.
Maybe you're right, Granny Murray.
I'll give Samson his tea in the usual way.
Oh, Claude, you look out of sight. Out of space, even.
Well done, guys.
Oh, what a lovely glittery star. Thank you, Starshine. Bye, Samson. Bye, guys.
Come on. Just remember, sometimes it's best to keep things simple.
Thank you, Granny Murray. See you later.
Bye-bye, my darling. I'll be thinking of you.
Me too.
Now, you keep an eye on Dr. Juno and make sure she goes the right way to work.
I'm on my way to work today, cycling through all the city views, ringing my bell and singing my song, pedaling my way as I cycle along. Getting there is just so fine, so enjoy my cycling time. I always go the way I know. Can you show me the way I go?
Hey!
Okay, which way? Do I go left now? Do I go right? Which way is wrong now? Which way is right?
Hey!
Okay, left to the hospital. I'm on my way to work today, looking this way and that way. Hello, policeman. Hello, boss. Hello, postman. Hello, shops. Hello, lamppost. Hello, stop.
She's on her way to work today, looking this way and that way. Hey!
Do I go up now? Do I go down? Which way's a smile now? Which way's a frown?
Hey!
Okay, down. You told me the way to go. Thank you. You showed me the way I know.
Ooh, I've arrived. Fab. So, what's next? Oh yes, I've got to put my scrubs on. All scrubbed and ready to go.
There you go, Dr. J.
Oh, thank you, Nurse Hendry. Oh, heavy. Oh, sounds really busy here today.
You've got a full list.
Certainly looks like it.
There are so many patients. Some of them will be waiting quite a long time.
Well, I don't want them to get bored or anxious.
See you later then.
Wait a minute, Nurse Hendry. We can entertain all these patients whilst they're waiting with the Night of the Stars.
Great. I'll fetch my guitar.
Well, you won't need that.
Won't I?
We can use this.
Ah, the star projector.
We can plug it in and switch it on in the waiting area. The patients can look at the stars. It'd be really relaxing for them. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry some of you are going to have to wait a little while to be seen. But not to worry. Here's something to make the wait a bit more fun.
Let me present A Night of the Stars.
Stars. Like them. These stars.
Ooh, must get on. Oh, look. I wonder what's happening to my little star Samson.
I love to skip in Riversea Fingal, Riversea Fingal by the sea. I love to skip in Riversea Fingal, Riversea Fingal, that's for me.
Hey, do you know what this is? It's called a telescope, and we use this to look at things that are really far away. Go on, have a look through and see if you can see anything. Can you see the clouds? Would you like to have a look through?
Well done, Gary. Was that good, darling?
You know, at night time we can see all sorts of things we can't see during the day. Like, what can you see? What can you see? Oh, yes, you can see the stars.
Oh, will you look at poor old Samson? Dr. Juno wouldn't let you cooped up in here all day.
Oh, Dr. J.
Yes, what's the matter?
It's the star projector.
It's great, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful.
I bet you're feeling really relaxed.
Well, I was, but...
But what?
Well, everything was looking lovely, and then it sort of went... Foot.
Foot?
And ting.
Ting?
I think maybe the bulb's gone.
Oh, what a shame. No more Night of the Stars.
Everyone was really enjoying it.
Well, I better get moving and see all those patients. Down to work. It's so exciting in the hospital. It's where the people who are ill get well. Machines are buzzing to give us a thrill. I'm rushing here and there to be here. I'm rushing here and there to be here. It's so exciting in the hospital. Trolleys gliding patients through the corridors. Flashing blue lights right up to the door. I'm rushing here and there to be here. I'm rushing here and there. Oh yeah. I'll be there to comfort you at all times. I'll be there to see all is fine. I'll be there whenever I'm needed, yeah. To hear the heartbeat beating time. Don't worry, I'll always be kind. I'll bring a smile and take away your worries, yeah. Nurses and doctors, you must understand. We are there to hold a hand. We are there to take your cares away. It's so exciting in the hospital. I'm rushing here and there to be here. I'm rushing here and there to be here. I'd better put this away.
Oh, Dr. Juno!
Hello, Tina. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I've just finished work. I wanted to ask your advice.
Of course.
Well, it's about my neighbour's little boy.
Jamie.
He's had a tummy ache for a few days now.
Well, if he's had it for a few days, he should get it checked out. It might be something serious.
I wondered if you could help.
Well, I'm sure I can. It's quite quiet in casualty, so why don't you bring him in?
Okay, thanks, Dr. J.
Goodness, it's getting late and it must be getting dark.
Oh, it is, but it's a very clear night. You can see all the stars.
I love the stars.
Me too. See you later.
See ya. I wonder if Samson can see the stars now.
I love to skip in River Sea Fingal, that's for me.
Oh, it's a grand night.
We need to find a spot far enough from the city so that we can see the stars clearly in the sky.
Dr. Juno would love it out here.
Oh, Samson, I hope you're not howling at the moon. Come in. Oh, hello, Tina. How's Jamie's tummy ache?
Well, it's still sore. Jamie's actually here in the waiting area, Dr. Juno, but, he's a wee bit nervous about coming into hospital.
Oh, well, that's understandable. Oh, I know. Tell him to wait. I'm going to make it great fun.
OK, Dr. J. Back in a minute.
Time for another night of the stars. Why isn't this thing working? Oh, poor Jamie. I wanted to make his visit to the hospital relaxing and fun, but this projector's not working. What's gone wrong? Where did the time go? At 4 o'clock, I went to Granny Murray's to drop Samson off. The children were making glittery stars and moons, so they dressed Claude as an astronaut walking in space. I took a new food bowl for Samson to get his food on time, but it was a bit complicated. At 5 o'clock, I arrived at the hospital. There were lots of patients in the waiting room, so I helped to make the patients feel relaxed and happy by setting up the planetarium projector to make a fun night of the stars. It looked lovely. At 6 o'clock, Nurse Hendry arrived to tell me the planetarium projector bulb had gone ting! At 8 o'clock, Tina asked if she could bring Jamie, her neighbour's child, to see me because he had a tummy ache. Jamie was nervous about coming to the hospital, so I wanted to make it fun for him with the planetarium projector. But it didn't work.
Now remember, sometimes it's best to keep things simple.
Keep things simple. I know! There's a much simpler way of making a pretty night of the stars. It's a race against time. I've gotta do it, I've gotta do it, I've gotta beat the clock before the chime. I've gotta sort it, I've gotta sort it, I've gotta do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm gonna beat that bong. I'm gonna finish this job before I finish this song.
Do we think she's going to do it? Do the job that needs to be done? Will she know how to fix it? Will she finish what she has begun? Yes, for sure, as we are friends, she will get there in the end because she knows what she should do and work it through.
I'm gonna do it.
She's going to do it.
I'm gonna beat the clock before the chime. I'm gonna sort it.
She's going to sort it.
I'm gonna do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm gonna beat that bong. I'm gonna finish this job before I finish this song.
Oh, look, Jamie, lovely. You just lie back here and look at the stars, and Dr. Juno will look after you.
Hello, Jamie. Ooh, let's get you up here. Oh, there you go. Tina tells me you've got a tummy ache and you've had it for the last few days. Well, I need to find out what the matter is so we can get you all better. Right, I'm going to feel your tummy and tell me if it hurts, all right? Is it sore there? Oh, dear. What about here? Oh, it's got no fever, so that's good. Have you been sick at all?
No, he hasn't been sick.
Well, do you know what? I know just the medicine to make you all better. I'm going to write you out a prescription. And if you're not better in a couple of days, come back and see me. Is that all right? Okay. There you go.
Thank you, Dr. Juno.
You can go home now. Do you want to sit up?
Well, Jamie's enjoying looking at the stars so much, he doesn't want to go.
Well, it's certainly calmed him down. Maybe the stars have calmed Samson down too.
What a great place this is.
The stars look really clear.
Jack, point the telescope up at that bright star right up there. Can you see it?
Ooh.
Good boy, Samson. Looking at the stars must have calmed you. You've not held at the moon all night. Dr. Juno would be proud. Dr. Juno, come away through and you come. Come and see who's here, Samson.
Hello, Samson. Good boy. Look at that wagging tail.
Oh.
Samson would like to say thank you, Granny Murray, and thank you from me too. I remembered what you said. Sometimes it's best to keep things simple. It saved the day.
Oh, gracious. Come on now. You'll want to be off. Bye-bye, my darlings. I'm looking forward to next time.
Me too. Come on, Samson. Let's chat about our time away.
And I suppose you'll want to know all about my time too.
Well, there was waving, greeting, hello, meeting, bye-bye, closing, waking, dozing, eating, sleeping, fetching, sketching, painting, stretching, gluing, chewing, sticking up and wiping round, dressing up and sitting down.
But what was really special about today? Well, Claude was dressed as an astronaut going spacewalking amongst the stars. Mickey John brought his telescope round so the children could learn how to use it. We dressed up warm and walked Samson up the hill away from the lights of the city. It was a really clear night. We set up the telescope and all took turns looking at the stars. The stars made us feel very calm. Samson didn't howl once. And while the children were looking at the stars outside, the children in the hospital were stargazing and relaxing too. The night of the stars worked really well. Sometimes it's best to keep things simple. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Me too. Bye-bye, honey pie.
Me too!
Hello, honey pie. Come away in and see who's at home today.
Granny Murray's house has two at home to play. Granny Murray's house is home too.
Who's here today? Well, we've got Sean and we've got Rachel. But don't just sit there, Pickles. Let's wind yourself over to the shelves. What do you see? That's a good kiddo. Oh, look! Wind it up, whiz along, don't stop. Oh, look, there's some lights up. Ready to catch? See who wins? 1, 2, 3, go! Oh! Let me keep back, right? Oh. Well, we've got Rachel and we've got Sean, but someone's missing from home today. Oh, not anymore. Who's coming home to Granny Murray? Oh, yes, it's Rebecca with Mickey John. Hello there. Hello, Mickey John. Through you come.
Oh, wow, wind-up toys. Oh, I've always loved these. I'm always borrowing your wind-up frog to play with, aren't I, Bex?
Oh, Dad's here, Rebecca.
Oh, this one looks amazing.
Oh, do you like it? But now Rebecca's here, we'll do something new. Why don't we dress Claude up as a wind-up butterfly? There you go, Sean, my darling. You dress up Claude for Granny Murray and we can wind ourselves over to the chairs. Oh.
I am a clockwork teacher. Take me to Claudia. I love wind-up toys. In fact, I love everything that winds up. Toys, egg timers, clocks. They're all so fascinating.
Oh, well, I suppose. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to get it open so I can see all the bits inside.
Oh, dear. Well, I have a golden rule. Don't fiddle with what you don't understand.
Well, yeah, but...
No. When I was young, I had a clockwork train and you would wind it up and it would go round and round and round till it wound down. My brother Ben took it apart, then he couldn't get it back together and it never worked again.
Well, that's me told. Oh, looks like Claude's ready for us to wind him up.
Oh, I don't think we'll wind you up just yet, Claude.
No, he might fly straight out the window.
Oh, what's that, Rebecca?
What's this?
That's for you.
Oh, my very own wind-up toy.
Oh, that's
Thanks,
lovely.
sweetheart. Oh, have fun with Granny Murray.
Come on, you, out the door. Now remember, don't fiddle with what you don't understand.
Thank you, Granny Murray. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye, my darling. We'll be thinking of you.
Me too.
You keep a wee eye on Mickey John. Make sure he goes the right way to work.
Oh, I don't have much time. How can I speed across the river to work? That's right, thanks. I'm in a hurry. I need to speed to work. I'll take it on a speedboat. I'll be there quite quick. Hurry down the river. Splashing through the waves. Whining drives the speed up. Chugga slows us down. Rocking to the dock now, splashing to a stop. I'm in a hurry. I need to speed to work. I'm in a hurry. I need to speed to work. Hurry. And hurry, put my tie on. All dressed and ready to go.
Hello, Mickey John. Have you seen my mouse? My clockwork mouse?
Oh, a clockwork mouse.
Oh, I stopped in at Granny Murray's earlier on. She told me all about how you were planning to teach the kids about things you can wind up.
Well, you certainly wound me up. Can I borrow this to show to my class?
Oh, sure you can.
Oh, great. Oh, the children would love to know how things like this work. I think it's fascinating. Here, can you show me how your stick works?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, when I need to use it, I unclip it like that. Ta-da! And when I'm done, fold it up.
It's like magic. Thanks, Rudy.
All right, mate. Gotta get back to the market stall. See you later.
Cheerio. I've got 2 clockwork toys now. I've got Rebecca's penguin and Rudy's mouse. I hope things are going like clockwork for you, Rebecca.
I love to skip in Riversea Fingal by the sea. I love to skip in Riversea Fingal, that's for me.
Oh, look at all the clocks, Rebecca. Do you like that big grandfather clock there?
Yeah.
Me too. Come on, my darling. Hello there. I'm in to collect the clock I brought in for repair. Is it ready?
Yes, I'll get it for you.
Oh, fantastic.
There you are. That's £20, please.
Thank you. Look, Rebecca, you can see all the workings of the clock. I think your dad would like to show this to his class, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Are you working hard, Daddy?
Oh, goodness, there's the bell. Morning, everyone.
Morning,
Right, now, we've got a lot to get through today. But first, I want you to think about all the different things that have springs in them to help make them work. This tape measure has a spring in it, and it rolls out, and then you can measure something, and then it goes back in. Oh! Now, I expect some of you have a wind-up toy like this mouse at home. Oh, I don't like this. Oh. And hands up who's got an alarm clock. Haha, me too. I wind up this alarm clock every night to make sure I'm not late for school. Oh! Sorry. Thanks. Now, how do all these things work? Well, we're going to find out later on. But first, we're going to get down to some hard work. Oh, I walk with joy when I go to school in the morning. Teaching with my chums and see the children learning. School day, work away. I'm learning when I'm teaching. I'm teaching teaching, learning, teaching, learning, teaching. School day, work away. Teaching to count and teaching to read, learning about birds and plants and seeds, playing games and sports outdoors, blowing my whistle and keeping a score.
School day, work
I'm learning, learning, learning when I'm teaching.
We're learning, learning, learning when he's teaching.
School day, work away. Oh, the secretary smiling as she does her organising. The Johnny fixes, the cookie mixes, and the cleaner keeps us shining. Oh, what a joy when I go to school in the morning. Holding the line in the dinner queue while the cookie cooks and serves the stew. Answering the questions where and why. How does it work and how does it fly?
School day, work away.
I'm learning, learning, learning when I'm teaching.
He's learning, learning, learning when he's teaching.
School day, work away. Oh, the children peep and eye me as they sit and try their writing. I take a look, I mark their books. The good ones get a smiley. Oh, what a joy when I go to school in the morning.
All right, Mickey John.
Tina, oh, what have we got there?
Well, I've just picked up Granny Murray and Rebecca from the clock shop. And Granny Murray said, since you always like to find out how things work, you might be interested in her glass clock.
Oh, it's amazing. You can really see how the clockwork works the clock.
Exactly. This clock is a miracle of engineering. You know, when you wind it up, you actually tighten the main spring coil.
Huh?
And it stores up loads of energy. And then that energy is slowly released and moves through a series of cogwheels, which makes the hands on the clock go round. It's simple, really.
Thanks for explaining all that to me, Tina, and thanks to Granny Murray as well.
Ta-ta.
What a fantastic clock. I wonder what Rebecca and Granny Murray are up to now.
Let's see how many clocks we can spot from here, Rebecca. Oh, so it is over there, clever girl. And another one away down there, do you see? Right down there. And there's one over there. Well, I'm glad your dad's not here. He'd be taking them all to pieces.
What are you doing now, Daddy?
Oh, how does it do that? I must find out. Ah, a quick look won't hurt. Oh! Oh! This spring has popped out. I always wondered what that looked like. Oh! What's this? This is interesting. Oh! There's a bigger one. Oh, all these things have come out of Granny Murray's clock. Oh no, what have I done? It's hopeless. I've broken Granny Murray's clock. How did I manage that? Where did the time go? At 7 o'clock, I dropped Rebecca off at Granny Murray's house. They were playing with some fantastic wind-up toys. So the children dressed Claude up as a wind-up butterfly. I tried to take a wind-up toy to bits to see how it worked. But Granny Murray wouldn't let me. At 8 o'clock, I got to work, and Rudy played a trick on me. He scared me with a clockwork mouse. It really wound me up. But he let me borrow it to use in my class. 9 o'clock, the bell went and my class arrived. I showed them all sorts of things that have springs inside them to make them work. Then at 12 o'clock, Tina brought me Granny Murray's special see-through clock. Tina explained how the clock works, but I didn't understand. 1 o'clock, the clock chimed. It was lovely. I wanted to see how it worked. So I looked inside and pieces fell out. I've broken Granny Murray's special clock. What am I going to do?
Now remember, don't fiddle with what you don't understand.
Don't fiddle with what you don't understand. Well, I've learned my lesson. I won't fiddle anymore. But that won't get Granny Murray's clock fixed. I need to find someone who knows how clocks work. Tina knows about clocks. I'll give it a ring. It's a race against time. I gotta do it, I gotta do it. I gotta beat the clock before the chime. I gotta sort it, I gotta sort it. I gotta do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm gonna beat that bong. I'm gonna finish this job before I finish this song.
Do we think he's gonna do it? Do the job that needs to be done? Will he know how to fix it? Will he finish what he has begun? Yes, we're sure as we are friends, he will get there in the end, because he knows what he should do and work it through.
I'm gonna do it,
He's gonna do it.
I'm gonna beat the clock before the chime. I'm going to sort it,
He's gonna start it.
I'm gonna do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm gonna beat that bong. I'm gonna finish this job before I finish this song. Some of you have been asking how a clock works. To be honest, I don't really know. But I know someone who does. Take it away, Tina.
Thanks, Mickey John. OK, now this is a wind-up clock, which means that to make it work, we wind it up using this key here. Turning this key tightens this spring just here, and the spring coils up.
Oh, like a snake. Sorry, Tina.
Slowly, the spring uncoils and loosens, which makes those cogwheels here turn the hands of the clock so that we can tell the time.
Hey! So that's how a clock works. Brilliant, Tina. Oh, I can't wait to tell you how a clock works, Rebecca. I wonder what you're getting up to, darling.
Oh, that's us. What do you think? Hickory dickory. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1. The mouse ran down. Hickory dickory. Good kiddo. We'd better not let your dad see this clock. He's scared of mice, isn't he?
I wish I was with you, Daddy.
Mickey John, come away through. Look who's here, Rebecca.
Hello, beautiful girl. Hey, how are you, my friend? Have you had a lovely time?
Yes.
Oh, you bet we have, eh?
Say thank you to Granny Murray.
Come here, my darling. Oh, good girl.
And it's thanks from me too, Granny Murray. You're saying don't fiddle with what you don't understand. Save the day.
Well, I never did. Come on now. You'd better be off, eh? Looking forward to next time.
Me too. Come on, Rebecca. Let's chat about our time away.
And I suppose you want me to tell you all about my time too? Well, there was hugging, squishing, walking, pushing, dancing, dusting, shooting, choosing, talking, cooking, drying, cleaning, saving, cleaning, loving, joking, losing things and rushing round, dressing up and sitting down. But what was really special about today? Well, Claude was dressed as a wind-up butterfly because we were playing with wind-up toys when Mickey John dropped off Rebecca. Mickey John loves things that wind up. He said he was doing a class about them today, and I told him off for trying to take the wind-up toy to bits to see how it worked. Then Rebecca and I went to the clock shop. There were so many clocks ticking and chiming. Bong, bong. We picked up my special see-through clock that had been in for repairs, and I thought Mickey John would like to show it to his class. At lunchtime, we sat in the park and counted all the clocks we could see. They all struck 1. Back at home, we made our own paper clock with a mouse running up it. We had a good giggle singing Hickory Dickory Dock. When Mickey John came to pick up Rebecca, he said he'd learnt his lesson. Don't fiddle with what you don't understand. Oh, I'm not fiddling with my clock. I'm winding it up. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Me too. Bye-bye, honey pie.
Me too!
Hello, honey pie. Come away in and see who's at home today. Granny Murray's house has 2 at home to play. Granny Murray's house is home too. Who's here today? Well, we've got Molly and we've got Ellie. But don't just sit there, Pickles. Come on, let's get busy. Wow, guitars! Hello, Riversea Bingo! someone's missing from home today. Oh, not anymore. Who's coming home to Granny Murray? Oh, yes, it's Lisa with Raymond. Hello there. Raymond. Hiya, Granny Murray. Oh, and Lisa, come away through honey pies and see everyone.
Oh, jumping jelly beans, what a racket.
Oh, don't be an old spoil sport, Raymond. We were just having a rock and roll concert. Oh, hold on.
That's better.
But now Lisa's here, we'll do something new. Why don't you all dress Claude up as a rock and roll singer and we can rock and roll to the chair.
Oh, wait for me. You know, Granny Murray, I must be getting old. That pop music's just a little bit too loud for me.
Oh, Raymond, you old fogey. Pop music's fantastic. I used to love it when I was younger. Going to the Riversea Palais, listening to all the pop bands of the day. My favourite was Roland Hiptrigger. When he so wiggled his hips, I used to go gaga. Oh, he was such a hunk. I used to scream out loud, Roland!
Granny Murray, do you really have to do that? You nearly popped my ears.
Oh, I'm sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh, it's all right. It's just that screaming and shouting it really gets on my nerves.
Oh, you old grumpy boots, that's what you are. If it niggles, have a giggle. It'll make you feel so much better. And I'll not scream again, Raymond. Although it won't be easy looking at Claude dressed like that. Whoa, Claude, you look like a real rock and roll star. Makes me want to scream.
Oh, no more screaming, Granny Murray. Right, I'd better get off to work. Happy singing, Claude. Oh,
Here you are.
What's that, Lisa? Oh, it's a wobbly clown. Thanks, Lisa. Oh. Right, I better get going.
Come on then. Now remember, if it niggles, have a giggle.
Thanks, Granny Murray. You guys have a fun day.
We'll be thinking of you, darling.
Me too.
Now, will you keep a wee eye on Raymond? Make sure he gets the right way to work.
I'm a bit late for work today. Can you tell me a quick way to get there? Thanks. I'm in a hurry. I need to speed to work. I take a ticket on the metro. I'll be there quite quick. Hurry on the train lines. Clatter at the points. Whining drives the speed up. Squeaking slows us down. Clatter through the streets now, squeaking to our stop. I'm in a hurry. I really need to get to work. I'm in a hurry. Phew, here we are. So what next? Ah yes, I have to get changed into my smart uniform. All dressed and ready to go. Oh, great clown, Lise. 9 o'clock, bang on time.
Are you up, Raymond?
Bobby, what can I get you?
Well, I'd like... Oh, hang on a sec. I love this tune. Ooh.
Really?
Hello? 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 Are you there? Oh, it's you, Kai. It's Kai.
Is it?
What? Oh, I see. Well, you're just going to have to do what Aunt Sally tells you to do. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but I can't be with you today. I've got to go to the Drumtown Depot for my driving course, haven't I? Yeah. Okay, I'll see you later. I love you. Oh, you love me too. He loves me too. Bye. Right, where were we?
Bobby, there are certain places on this train where talking on your mobile phone is not acceptable, and my boofy car is one of them.
Oh.
Now, what can I get you?
Nothing actually. Thanks all the same, Raymond. Don't think that was called for.
Look, we can't have the other passengers getting upset by someone talking loudly on their mobile phone. wonder how you're getting on, my little clown.
I love to skip in Riversea Fingal, Riversea Fingal by the sea. I love to skip in Riversea Fingal, Riversea Fingal, that's for me.
Do you know, I used to love these underpasses when I was young. I loved making an echo. Would you like to make a big noise? Yes! Woo! Oh, that was loud, wasn't it? Woo! That was noisy, Lisa. I don't think that man liked us making too much noise, did he? I think your dad would have something to say about shouting too, Lisa.
Are you having fun, Daddy?
Hey, Raymond. I would like one of your famous cheese toasties, please. And don't hold back on the Worcester sauce.
Right you are, Rudy. So, are you off somewhere nice?
Oh, I am indeed. I'm off to Drumtown to watch the Ferryboat Band do a gig. I really dig their sounds, man. Oh, Louis and Chuck are working on some new songs as well.
Really?
Oh, they've got a great one about a jelly and a sausage roll. It's like, who put the jelly in the sausage roll?
Rudy! Will you please just move away from the counter? It's unhygienic.
Oh, I'm sorry, Raymond.
And you're tapping. It might upset the other customers.
Oh, right. I see. Well, if that's how you feel about it, then I might just get my cheese toastie in Drumtown instead. Bye, Raymond.
I'm just trying to keep the train peaceful and orderly. Right, I better get down to some hard work. I love my train.
Our rushes through the lines, pushes things to part and blind. Wheels go round and round the tracks, drive the edge of there and back.
I'm so happy being me, doing all the things I love to do. Chocolate, lemonade or tea, I'm just very happy serving you. Oh, I talk all day, making special moments on my way. I'll tell a joke and toast some cheese on toast. Oh, I walk all day, bringing smiles and happiness my way. Being nice is what I love the most.
Six is checked and looking fine, signal go will be on time. Carriages rolling home behind, don't go one by one in line.
I'm so happy being me, meeting all the people on the train. Can I help and clear your things? If there is a problem, I'll explain. Oh, I talk all day, wheeling trolleys, weaving to this way. I'll do a trick and make the journey quick. Oh, I walk each way, loving all the things I do each day, bringing smiles and happiness my way. I love my train. Oh, it's all go in the Buffy car today.
Hi, Raymond.
Hi, Louis.
Is Chuck on the train?
I haven't seen her, but the train is very busy.
Well, I suppose she'll be along sooner or later. Can I get a cup of coffee while I wait, please?
Certainly.
Yes.
Oh, more noise. Louis, will you please stop playing your trumpet in here? You might upset the other passengers. They don't want to hear you playing your trumpet whilst they're trying to eat their sandwiches.
Fine. I'll go and practice somewhere else then.
Oh, but what about your coffee? Oh well. I don't believe it. Would all passengers please note that the playing of a trumpet in the toilet is strictly forbidden, as there may be other passengers who wish to use the said toilet for the purpose of which it was intended. There. Oh dear. I hope Lisa isn't having this trouble where she is.
I love to skip in Riversea Fingal, Riversea Fingal, that's for me.
It's you, Sean! You take! You take Lisa! Woo! It's Ellie! Guys, come here a wee minute, my darlings. Come here, Sean, come here. I think we've annoyed that lady over there. I think we'd better get going, don't you? Oh, but I could do with a drink, could you?
I'm I'm thinking of you, Daddy.
Oh, it's great to see you. I'm so glad you're on the train. Shall we grab a cup of coffee? Then we can go through our song list before we get to Drumtown. I wouldn't have a cup of coffee on this buffet car for all the tea in China. Why? The staff are far too grumpy. Come on.
Eh? What? What's up with those two? In fact, what's been going on this whole journey? First, Bobby cancelled her order, and then Rudy didn't want his toastie, and now Chuck and Louie don't even want to stay for a cup of coffee. Am I doing something wrong? Where did the time go? At 8 o'clock, I dropped off Lisa at Granny Murray's house. The children were making a dreadful racket, pretending to be rock and roll singers. Then Granny Murray told me about the pop star she used to watch at the Riversea Pally. And she showed me how she used to scream. It was horrible. At 9 o'clock, I got to work. Bobby came into the buffet car and then her mobile phone rang. It was a really annoying tune. And Bobby was annoying when she kept talking loudly to Kai on the phone. I told her to stop and then she just left. At 10 o'clock, Rudy asked for a cheese toastie. He started telling me about the ferryboat band and he kept tapping his fingers on the counter. It really got on my nerves. I told him to move away from the counter and he did. He walked straight out without waiting for his toastie. Then at 1 o'clock, Louie asked for a coffee. I was making it and she kept practicing her trumpet. I couldn't bear it and I told her to do it somewhere else. So she went into the toilet and started again. I soon put a stop to that. At 2 o'clock, Louie met Chuck in my buffet car and they started screaming hello to each other. It really niggled me. And then they wouldn't even stay for a coffee. What am I doing wrong?
Now remember, if it niggles, have a giggle.
If it niggles, have a giggle. Oh, I see. Things have been niggling me all day and I have just let them get to me. I have to put the giggle back into my buffet car. It's a race against time. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I've got to beat the clock before the chime. I've got to sort it. I've got to sort it. I've got to do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm going to beat that bong. I'm going to finish this job before I finish this song.
Do we think he's going to do it? Do the job that needs to be done? Will he know how to fix it? Will he finish what he has begun? Yes, as sure as we are friends, he will get there in the end because he knows what he should do and work it through.
I've got to do it.
He's going to do it.
I've got to beat the clock before the chime. I've got to sort it.
He's going to start it.
I've got to do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm going to beat that bong. I'm going to finish this job before I finish this song. Ladies and gentlemen, your buffet car attendant Raymond would like to apologise for his grumpy behaviour on your journey today. His niggles have now turned into giggles. So come along and have some fun in the buffet car. Thank you. Well, hey! Cake, anyone?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh dear, should I?
If the other passengers don't mind, then carry on, Bobby.
Oh, thanks, Raymond. I won't talk too loudly.
Oh, yum.
So, how about a quick tune, Louie?
Okay, if you're sure it won't bother the other passengers.
Come on, Chuck, join in.
Oh, I hope you're having a giggle too, Lise.
That's the way. You sit there, Teddy, and you can listen to the story. There's a time to giggle, and there's a time to be quiet, isn't there, Lisa? That's right. Now, this is the story of the wee choo-choo train. Hello, Raven.
Hiya, Granny Murray.
Look who's here, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Have you had a good day with Granny Murray?
Oh, we've had a fab day.
And are you going to say thank you to Granny Murray?
Thank you, Granny Murray.
Oh, she's been the best girl, haven't you?
And it's a big thank you to you from me too, Granny Murray. I remembered what you said. If it niggles, have a giggle. It saved the day.
Well, I never did. Come on, you two. You'll want to be off home. I'm looking forward to next time.
Me too. Come on, Lisa. Let's chat about our time away.
And I suppose you want me to tell you all about my time too?
Well, there was laying, running, creeping, jumping, chasing, painting, laughing, baking, bathing, dressing, singing, swinging, walking, sliding, hunting, hiding, losing things and rushing round, dressing up and sitting down.
But what was really special about today? Well, Claude was dressed as a rock star because we were all having fun pretending to play our guitars and be rock and roll singers. The noise really annoyed Raymond when he came to drop off Lisa. He was in a bit of a grump today. I took the children to the park, and on the way we passed beneath the underpass. We had a good giggle shouting, "Woo!" and listening to the echoes, but we really niggled a passerby. Oh dear. At the park we played tag. We charged around shouting and laughing and niggled someone on a park bench who was trying to read their newspaper. Whoops! Then I tried to read the children a story, but they were being rather noisy, so I had to shh them. Sometimes you have to be quiet. Later, Raymond told me that he managed to turn all his niggles into giggles. Oh, I'm not niggling you, am I? Well, if I am, just have a giggle. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Me too. Bye-bye, honey pie.